Lock the doors, turn out the lights, and climb into bed. It's time for Hillbilly Dead Time Stories.
Some of your favorite memories probably involve going out to eat at a restaurant. It could be as a small child out with your parents, ordering from the children's menu and anxiously awaiting ice cream that would surely follow. Maybe it's a memory of celebrating a special occasion such as a birthday or anniversary with your favorite meals surrounded by friends and family. You can almost always expect good food, laughs, and joy when dining at a restaurant. One thing that you probably don't expect is a ghost joining you for your meal. Sometimes this may be the case even if you don't realize it. There are millions of restaurants around the world, some of which serve liquor, some of which serve other spirits. Tonight you will learn about one in Little River, South Carolina, the Brentwood Restaurant and Wine Bistro. This beautiful Victorian home was built in 1910 by Clarence and Essie Besant McCorsley. After Clarence's death in 1943, Essie started renting out some of the rooms to fishermen that were visiting the little area. This allowed her to bring in enough income to keep the home. The building was moved from its original location on the corner of McCorsley Avenue to its current location on Luck Avenue sometime in the late 1960s. After the move, the home became a restaurant by the name of Grandma Mary's, specializing in home cooking. The home was purchased 3 times in the 1970s, each time becoming a restaurant with a different name. The last restaurant would eventually close in the 1980s, and it sat vacant until the Stublick brothers from Brentwood, Long Island, bought and restored the structure. Ownership changed to Eric and Kim Masson following the retirement of the brothers in 2007, and they turned it into a fine French restaurant. After just a few weeks of owning it, the Massons quickly learned that there was something different about this place. Kim said that she would hear voices and noises when she was using the ladies' room. She assumed it was someone's radio. But a few days later, Eric had a similar experience. He said that the sounds were just a few inches from his face on the other side of the door, and he froze. He wasn't sure what to do. These types of incidents were not relegated to just the owners. Several customers on different occasions had been locked in the second-floor bathroom. Kim recalls on one instance that the customer couldn't get out. It was like the door was cemented shut. When the young woman started screaming, the door easily opened. Paranormal activity ranges from phantom noises to unexplained movements to wine glasses that regularly fall off the tables and the shelf at the bar. They don't just fall off, they crash to the ground with force. The employees and diners have witnessed multiple ghostly things in the restaurant. Disembodied voices have been heard in the hallways. Disembodied footsteps have been captured on their security cameras. Someone has been spotted in the upstairs window when there is no one on that floor. The restaurant's equipment has been seen starting and stopping on its own accord. Before the restaurant implemented a no smoking policy, ashtrays would inch to the edge of the table and then fall to the floor. Many people will leave the restaurant and go home and notice as they're flipping through their pictures that there are several orbs that they didn't notice during the time that the picture was taken. There's speculation that there may be as many as 13 spirits that reside in the restaurant. So many paranormal stories have emerged from the restaurant that it was featured on A&E's television show My Ghost Story back in 2011. The Massons, looking for some answers, invited a group of paranormal investigators to examine the premises. The lead investigator said that his crew saw some things such as a dumbwaiter moving on its own and reflection in a mirror, and that he just couldn't explain it. So the Masons decided to just accept the haunting and deal with it. They embraced the haunting and hoped that you come for the ghost but stay for the food. Eric Masson said that they have an agreement with the ghost. I leave them alone, and they leave us alone.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word, or Daddy has to fight off a zombie herd. And once that zombie herd is dead, Daddy has to hack off the devil's head. And if that devil's head gets hacked, Daddy has to hunt down a werewolf pack. And when that werewolf pack goes down, Daddy has to slaughter an evil clown. And after the evil clown is killed, Daddy has to take on a vampire guild. So hush, little baby, don't